Alright, so here we go. Another example.
Okay, we want to do one that's a little bit more difficult. The top says we got to have the coefficient of x squared has to be a 1. Alright, right now we got a 2. So, easiest thing to do, just cross it out. We don't need it there.
Nah,
right?
just erase it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You can't do it!
Alright, so we got to divide everything by 2. So, 2x squared divided by 2, 3x squared, or 3x divided by 2, and negative 3 divided by 2, and the 0. Alright?
Okay. 2 divided by 2 drops out to 1, and everything else you just bring down. They're already simplified fractions.
Yep, leave them fractions. Now we got our coefficient on the x squared is a 1. We don't have to do anything else, alright? So, we can solve this by completing the square. Add that negative 3 over 2 to both sides, because we got to get the x squared and the x by itself. Get the constant all by itself on the right. Then, same set of steps. Cut 3 over 2 in half.
Half of this, 3 over 4.
Then we
remember that 3 over 4.
Okay, and then we take that 3 over 4, square it.
3 squared, 9, 4 squared, 16.
Add it to both sides. If you do it to the left, do it to the right. Okay. There we go.
Remember your 3 over 4 in factored form? There it is.
Yep.
X plus 3 over 4, the quantity squared. And then when you add the 3 halves and the 9/16, here's what you get.
Yep, common denominator. Now, what we do on this is got to get rid of the squared. So how do we do that?
I'd take the square root.
Yeah? You gonna just erase it?
Nah, well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends.
Okay. So square root it, x plus 3/4 on the left. Square root of 33 over 16, plus or minus that on the right.
You can go ahead and also subtract 3/4 on both sides. And the only one you can simplify here is the square root of 16. Perfect square, so you can end up with 4's in your denominator, since the square root of 16 is 4. And with the common denominators, you could write it as a single fraction.
Alright, negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 33 over 4. Same as what you would get from quadratic formula. Yep.
Yeah, right on. Hey, one thing to point out here, x squared, quadratics, the degree is 2, 2 solutions.
Plus or minus, there it is.
So don't forget about that. Bring your questions to class tomorrow.